Hey guys, Mr.Gamma here, once again. Today, we are looking at this. This is a simple piston elevator, not as simple as the translocation elevator, and a fair bit more expensive, as you can see here. But, it has a couple advantages, namely the fact that A, unlike the translocation elevator, it doesn't rely on a glitch, which means in all likelihood, it won't be fixed. The translocation elevator obviously uses the translocation glitch, it's how it got its name, but because of that, there's a chance that at some point in the future it will in fact be, fixed, or something like that. I hope they don't. I hope they do the same thing they did the bud switch, but in any case, here we have one of the more old-fashioned kind of elevators, and another advantage it has is that it's 2 blocks across, as you can see here. While the translocation elevator is 1 block across, so maybe if you have a very symmetrical room with like an even number of blocks, you're going to want to do this one. But anyways, let's just show it off already. I'm going to center myself using these fence posts, hit this button, and very quickly be transported all the way up to the top, and actually, here, just put in a little down feature with this water bucket. So as you can see, to go up, center ourselves, hit this button, we come up here, and to get down, just jump down into the water. Just like that. Honestly, this image right now should be enough for most of you to know how to build this thing. These inner ones being sticky pistons and these ones being normal pistons, but I'm going to do a tutorial on it anyways because that's always fun. Alright, so all the materials you'll need are in my hotbar right now. So, to start off, you're going to want to make a 2-block wall like this, going all the way up however high you want your elevator. I made mine 10 blocks tall, the exact same height as this one over here. Now you're going to want to punch holes out diagonally like this all the way up to the top, and in those holes, place a sticky piston facing outwards. Next, on the face of each sticky piston, place a normal piston, just like this. And why is it so dark all of a sudden? Okay, that's fixed, so yeah, just keep coming up like this, all the way to the top. Now this part isn't particularly necessary, but just for ease of use, you might want to put in blocks between all of the pistons. And right up here on the top one, place, well, first of all, this is going to be your floor level, and right here, put 2 immovable objects, just so you don't get any weird glitches, or not necessarily glitches, but just even mess up the redstone, and all this gets pushed upwards or something. You can use obsidian, furnaces, droppers, chests, anything that you want, as long as it's immovable. And I hope most of you know what that is. If not, maybe I'll do a video on it on the future. Now, I kind of lied in one of the last clips because all the materials you need are not here if you want to do the way down thing for the water bucket. As you can see, I do not have a water bucket in my inventory. We'll do that later. We'll just knock a block out for it in the future. And this block also needs to go, and you need to put a normal piston right there. And for your little room here, come out 2 blocks this way, 3 blocks up, put in a little thing here, I guess, with a fence here and here. Not like this, so that diagonal, so you can kind of fit right in between them. But if you're too far over to the side, they'll stop you. That's how you know you're perfectly in the center. Next, just make a tower of blocks coming off of this side here, going all the way up to the top, and also on this side right here. For the torch tower, you're going to put 4 blocks here, like that, so these middle 2 blocks are centered on these 2 blocks. Put a redstone torch on all of those, 4 blocks on top of them, then redstone torches, and you're going to get this happen. Don't worry, the first time you fire your elevator, it'll fix itself. If you did everything correctly, that is. then put on blocks on top of all of these torches, and then torches on those blocks, torches, and just kind of, as you can see here, go diagonally. So torches, or the block, torch, block, torch, block, torch, block, torch, all the way up to the top of your elevator. Now, I just went ahead and put our floor here. You do whatever you want at the top of your elevator, but now I want you to come around to the back and put 4 repeaters. Keep the outside 2 on 1 tick, but put the inside 2 on 4 ticks like that. Connect them all up and run them to some sort of power source. I'm going to be using a button, so put these 2 blocks here, grab a button, put it right there, and then run this redstone line all the way out here. And I'm just going to put a repeater here to make sure that the signal is strong enough. Now go on both sides of your elevators, and wherever you see these blocks, bring them out like this. Don't put them on the pistons, make sure they're on the blocks. And because, of course, the elevator is set up diagonally, you would not do it the opposite way. On this side, you would still want to put blocks on top of the blocks, I guess. On top of every one of these blocks, you want redstone dust and a repeater, redstone dust, repeater facing that direction, repeater, redstone dust, repeater on both sides. So now, as you can see, all these pistons are still out of place. Let's just fire it up, fix that, just like that. And now there are only 3 steps remaining. Step 1. Find this piston here and run redstone straight into it. Step 2. Put either a bucket of water or a slime block right here next to your first piston in the ground. Step 3 is to finish it off by putting blocks on the front here so that the pistons don't push you out the front of the elevator, which can happen quite a bit. One more thing you might want to do is make a system that will actually push you off onto this platform so you don't have to walk off yourself before you, fall back down your elevator. So just come to your removable blocks, put on 2 pistons. Once again, this system I'm about to show you is completely optional, but it is also quite useful. So continue your torch tower, but only on these 2 here. Now put these 2 redstone torches in, come up like this, and actually be easier, wouldn't it, to do something more like that. Now put your blocks here, get out your redstone dust, put 4 pieces of redstone dust, just like that. So now let's test this thing out in all its glory. I just come in here, hit the button, and I'm right up on the platform. Everything went back into its place, and there you have it. That is the old-fashioned, I guess you could call it now, traditional piston elevator. So, thank you all for watching. Please do leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next video.